Okay, hello, that is right. It is a time for another Instructional Nugget video with yours truly, Brandon Easton. So before I dive in, first of all, you'll notice I am sitting outside in Northeast Ohio in mid to late October, so can't beat that. It's actually a pretty nice day, so cannot complain because in a couple weeks, we all know what's going to happen anyways. I'm not even going to say the word, but so definitely take advantage of whatever few days we have left of the nice. So hopefully everyone has enjoyed their weekend. You were able to get out and enjoy some type of festivities or whatnot. I know yesterday I was actually at Cedar Point all day. And if any of you are aware of what happened, yesterday actually Cedar Point reached capacity around 3, 4 o'clock and they shut the park down. And so we were there. We are actually, took us over an hour just to travel 5 miles on the Cedar Point Causeway. So good times. Got to ride Steel Vengeance though. If you have not ridden that ride, highly recommend it. We did wait out in line for 4 hours though, but definitely well worth it. So without further ado, just want to dive in and jump into today's topic. Really not a very long video today, but really just honing in on standards-based instruction in the classroom. And so really this is kind of piggybacking on what I spoke about a few weeks back about I can statements, and really making sure that as educators, like when we're teaching, that we are making sure that we have an I can statement accompanied for the students to really reflect on. And it really will help drive our instruction as educators. So today, like I said, kind of along those same lines, but now like standards-based instruction. So really using the standards to drive our instruction and to drive what we do every single day as teachers is key. And so we definitely have our curriculum, we have our resources, and we have all those supplemental things that we use in classrooms. And we have our tools that, just as teachers, that we know are best strategies and best practices to use in the classroom. But really what should be at the forefront is our standards and what is the full depth of the standard. And two great resources that I really encourage you to look at, or if you have not already done so, two that I use on a regular basis is, one is just an app through, it's Mastery Connect, but it's Ohio Standards app, and almost every single state has one. So if you have not done so, I really encourage you to check that out. But that will break it down every single grade level, and you can select your content, so English, math, science, whatever your content is, and you can pull up the particular grade level, and it'll show you the breakdown of all the different standards. So that way now you can take that standard, look at the curriculum that you're using, and making sure that is it fully covering the full depth of that standard. Do I need to pull in a supplemental resource to make sure that I'm covering the other part of a standard? So that's one. Another thing, if you have not heard of, is achievethecore.org. This is a great resource as well. It'll break down the standards for you. Another great thing that Achieve the Core does, it'll give you almost like a vertical articulation of the different grade levels. And so it'll show you, like in 4th grade, in order for a student to show mastery or to achieve a particular standard, they would have, in 3rd grade and 2nd grade and the 4th grade, it's basically going to show you that continuum. So another great resource to use. I believe Achieve the Core, also Engage New York. They'll have some standards-based lessons as well. So highly encourage you to check out those two resources. Once again, really that big push is just making sure that that standards is driving our instruction, and that curriculum and those resources are there to help make sure that we are able to teach those particular standards. But once again, really making sure that we hone in, we know our standards, and we know the full depth of our standards that that grade level as well as that content calls for. So I hope everyone has a great weekend, and we will see you when we see you. Have a good one.